Hey guys, Jeff Wolf, president and founder of Iconic Auctions. As you can see in my hands is a vintage image of the Fab Four. Now this is what is called a Parlaphone card, common vernacular with Beatles collectors. If you know, you know. If you don't, we're gonna teach you a little something right now. A Parlaphone card was a promo card that was issued by Parlophone Records, which was the Beatles' first record company in England. Now this card dates to around 1963. It comes with a letter of provenance, a pretty extensive letter of provenance that explains that it was signed by the band in April of 1963 after a concert they did in England. And it comes with the letter of provenance from the daughter of a woman who inherited it from her mother, whose husband got the card signed. He was working there for a company called Mecca. Now, the great thing about this card is take a look at these signatures that are on the back. Very common for the signatures on these Parlaphone cards to be signed on the back. Not very common, two things. One, it's uninscribed. Super duper desirable, super duper rare. Another kind of cool fact about this card is, while we know the Beatles as John, Paul, George, and Ringo, we know it in that sequence. If you actually check around, and there's lots of things signed by the Beatles, very few, in fact, virtually none of them are signed in sequence, where the guys signed John, Paul, George, Ringo. Now, this is signed in a ascending way. You have John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr. Now, if you also take a look at any other Beatles signed items, especially from this era, the signatures usually aren't as dark and as well preserved as this. This is one of the finest Parlaphone cards that we've seen or handled. Now, this card comes with a full litany of authentication. First and foremost, comes with a full letter of authentication from Beckett Authentication Services. It's also been authenticated and comes with a letter of authenticity from Beatles and music experts Tracks in the UK. It comes with the letter of provenance, and it also comes with a letter of authenticity from Music Memorabilia Authority, Roger Epperson of Real Authentication. If you're looking for a great Beatles item, in particular, you want something like a Parlaphone card, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a nicer one. This is one of the nicest, cleanest, most desirable examples out there. Perfect signatures, great vintage image of the lads. Make sure to check it out. It's in our fall feature auction that's closing on Saturday, October 12th at iconicauctions.com.